Okay, so I guess this is chapter 1. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Rob, and currently living in the United Kingdom. I've been talking to a lot of friends and family members, and I've not been home in a long time now. Home for me is Jamaica. I was born in Jamaica, grew up there. I've been back and forward between the UK and here, but since having kids, you can hear them out in the background. Not afforded any trips anywhere. My father passed away a few years ago, and we've still got his ashes in the house. My mother is also in the Caribbean, so I am doing this vlog because I will be returning to the Caribbean very, very soon, or that's the plan anyway. And I'm hoping that this vlog gets some interest and you guys want to follow my journey. As you can see behind me, I'm a chef. Growing up in Jamaica, so a lot of our food is Caribbean influenced. I've got a business called A Personal Chef, and I'm in the process of setting up a small charity to feed people who are in need in the city where I live. So lots going on, busy life. I have an injury, so a lot of things haven't been possible for us over the last few years because of sickness and injury. So we're trying to get life back together, and we're trying to live mainly for the kids and their experiences, just trying to make sure that they have a good time. So I've got meals behind me for a client. I'm just waiting for them to come and pick it up. So yeah, basically a very, very hectic lifestyle. But I've got friends in the Caribbean who've been saying it to me for ages and ages and ages and ages. Rob, you can do a lot of stuff, and you're good at videos, and you're good at this, and you're good at that. Well, I'm rubbish at video editing, so forget about that right now. But there's things that I've got to do and things that I want to do, and I'm hoping that by starting this vlog I can keep you in on along the journey. So today is the 31st of May, and this is the official start of my vlog. So basically what we're trying to accomplish is I will be traveling to one of the Caribbean islands very soon because I'm going to help a family member, and I then also want to return to Jamaica because, as I said, I've got my dad's ashes and he wants to be scattered in the place where he calls home, where he grew up in Jamaica. So the plan is to repatriate my father and let my kids, who've never been on a flight before, go and meet the rest of their family. So I'll give you a quick look into. We've been trying to do lots of work in the garden. Please excuse my garden. Hopefully by the time that this vlog is finished, there'll also be progression on the garden. I'm trying to teach them how the world works, where their food comes from as well, being a chef. I'm just trying to get them to know that things don't just pop up out of the ground or turn up in a supermarket. So there's lots of points to this vlog, and I'm not going to try and put too much information on it right now, but she's hiding behind a pole. Storm, river and rain. None of them have been on a flight just yet. So when I get back to Jamaica, the plan is for all of us to go so they can see where grandma and grandpa are from. Oh, she doesn't know anything about this. I miss your facial expression. So, as I said, this is the first part of the story. So I'll show you a bit of our life. This is a one take. Well, I don't know when or how yet, but that's the plan.
Please, I'm begging you.
Anyway, get out my way. I'm trying to start this vlog so we can tell people the story. So we've been doing our own fruit and vegetables for the last few years. After lockdown, we started off with our own hens, so we've got our eggs. So we've got an unlimited supply of chicken manure, and we're just trying to be a bit more self-sufficient. We're not going for the whole sustainability thing. We're not doing it for eco reasons.
Mint.
We're simply doing, yes, there's some mint there, so my kids can identify all the different fruits and vegetables and seeds. Well, they can identify a lot of the seeds, which is quite crazy. Been teaching them archery, teaching them how to use air rifles, so you know they know how to hunt. Yeah, we got loads of strawberries. So this is our current blank canvas that we're working with, and is to just follow along on our journey. Get my dad back home and basically show the experiences of my life and what I know for the Caribbean. And as I said, I plan to go to more Caribbean islands and explore the different foods and different cultures so that they can experience life as I know it. So I think what we're probably going to call this vlog is the return to civilization, because for me the first world is a bit of a crazy place, and the kids have been taught a lot of madness in schools, which I know a lot of you can appreciate. So I'm not going to try, I don't want to keep this too long. This is kind of just the intro video, and there's going to be lots more to show and tell as time goes on. So all I can say is please hit that subscribe button so that the algorithm will let you know when we're getting more videos up. But yeah, that's the general plan.
Bye bye.
I'm not gone just yet.
Bye bye.
That's what we want to do. So there'll be lots of food, lots of cooking, lots of growing food, and hopefully lots of travel where the kids will get to see different things and have new experiences.
Can we go to Japan?
So yeah, Japan. I'm talking about the Caribbean where we're from.
I know.
She wants to go everywhere. She wants to go absolutely everywhere.
Go New York.
Well, to get to the Caribbean, a lot of the time we have to stop in New York. Like, I'm going away in a few weeks, and unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to have to stop in JFK, which is New York. So, yeah, we shall see. We shall see how this all goes. But yeah, this is the start of the journey. I'll be flying hopefully in the next week or two, and then the plan is we don't stop flying after that, and we can do it as a family. Other half isn't here. I've literally just started doing this, so they have no idea what's going on.
Yes, I do.
Well, you do now, but you didn't have any idea.
Yes, I do.
You've seen what it looks like in Jamaica. You've seen what it looks like in Cayman. You've seen pictures that Grandma sent you.
I'm happy.
You're happy?
Yeah.
Good. So yeah, they don't know anything outside of this madness.
Except for me.
Wait.
I know.
Well, you've never been, so you don't know anything outside of this madness, which is what I just said.
You've told me.
You don't know anything outside of this madness. This is what you're used to. So when we go, you'll get to learn things, and you'll see how other countries are, and you'll see the culture of where your family is from.
Okay.
Okay, that's a much better answer. She knows absolutely bloody everything. And he thinks he's Spider-Man.
I'm
And she's the only chilled out normal one at the back.
Well, I'm not going to climb anyways.
So it's a load of crazy people, but let's just say you'll be along for a very exciting journey. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. So just to recap, we're going to be flying, food, cooking, and experiencing new experiences along the journey. So if you want to join us for the ride, come on along. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel, Rain's World. We're just going to keep the name. And
You mean the Robinson family?
that's our personal YouTube, but the thing is called Rain's World. So that's Rain. That's Rain.
Yes, my world.
So we're showing Rain the world now.
Like and comment too. Yes. No comments. No comments. No comments.
Alright, can you get those lovely comments from some people, eh?
Yeah, but my bully said he'll find our YouTube channel and he'll hate comments.
Her bully. I don't know why these kids talk about this. This is what I'm saying. This is why I need them out of the UK. Not permanently, just to go and experience real life and the real liberty out there. So, Darren, he's the one who's been pushing me to do this. I didn't know which way to do it. I didn't know which angle to do it from. But I think it's time to do something. It's time to do something a little bit different. And
be in this world.
this country.
Country. You mean island?
Yes, it is an island.
Not a country.
It is a country. It's an island country.
That kind of next video be about us.
Anyway,
Footy.
and they're now getting all input about all sorts of madness. Footy.
Football.
Oh God, she went to one football match and now thinks she's a football expert. This video is dragging on now. We're coming up towards 10 minutes. So back to what I was trying to say. Please, no interruptions. Recap. This is going to be the vlog of the Robinson family getting out of the UK madness, and I'm going to call it Return to Civilization, because that's what I grew up in. That's the world I understand. That's the world where people know where their next meal or what their food comes from. This is where they've learned how to cook. It's all about the culture. It's all about the heritage. It's all about what's outside, not what comes in a package or what you order and comes to the front door delivered by some guy in a blue van. Like, that's not life. So I want my kids to experience real life, and I want them to see how the world operates outside of this bubble that is the United Kingdom. Not knocking the UK, it's my home, I love it, but I want the kids to see the real world, the real Caribbean, the real way that people operate on a day-to-day basis, not to mention the gorgeous sunshine and the amazing beaches. They need to see this. So please follow us on our journey. Share, like, subscribe. This is the first one. It's going to be called Return to Civilization. That's the name of this vlog. Return to Civilization. I've got to say it enough to myself so that I remember. Return to Civilization. Thanks, Darren Walker, for getting me started on this. And I can't see you on the first flight, but I'll see you on one very, very soon.